So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world, and welcome to another album review of The Chill Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector, and today I'm talking about the brand new album, the debut album by the band This Summit Fever. And this is a band that started as a COVID lockdown project for Andy Blackburn. He's the guitarist and vocalist, and his demos got played on the BBC. And Jim McSorley, who's a drummer and he was an old friend of Andy, heard that and said he got an itching for drumming, and they got back together and they formed the duo This Summit Fever. So they have put some songs out and a little bit of a few, I think, like an EP. But this is their first full length. It's 8 songs, 29 minutes in length. And the best way to describe this is like, I have a fever and this won't do. The only thing that's going to cure that fever is fuzz. And this album is full of like fuzz, distortion. So I would recommend this band if you like bands like Fu Manchu, Melvins, all Queens of the Stone Age, that stoner vibe type of rock. You will enjoy This Summit Fever. So for being just 2 people in the band, they really create a lot of distortion in their sound and a lot of groove. So the songs on this album, you start with Breathe You In, and this starts from with some distortion. Then it's got some great drumming to it, and Andy and Jim are really in sync. Like sometimes the riffing and the drumming go so well together that you can tell that they're 2 people that really know each other and have been playing such a long time together that they really feed off each other's vibes. It feels almost like they're doing like a jam, and those jams become the songs that is This Summit Fever. So that's a great way to start the album. Then you have a song that I think is one of the singles, and it's called Currents. And this one has a very dynamic sound. It has some double time groove, very stoner vocal vibes, and there's a line that says like the river lay me down, and it's all about being flow, like the currents are taking you. And a lot of all the songs on this album are about the human condition and things that afflict us all. So the third track on the record is Hooks, and I like it that it starts with 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the drums kick in. And I like it that they know how to count, not like if it was U2, they would skip from 4 to 14. So thank you, This Summit Fever, for counting correctly. So Hooks, like I said, has a lot of hooks. It's got a hypnotic riff, and it's another one of the singles, and the name really says it. It's really a real hooky type of song that stays right here. So then you have a song called, the 4th song, Superfluous. This one has a great line to it. It says, I've been afraid of what will be. I've been hiding, but my reckoning found me. And again, the distortion on this one sounds great. And I like the vocals, how the vocals and the guitar fuzzy tone mesh in this song. The 5th song, Voices, here the drum really stands out. And it has that retro sound, like it could have been like from the 70s meets like those 90s desert vibe rock. A great track nonetheless. But my favorite track is the one that follows, and it's called Partly to Blame. This one has a lot of like time change signatures in the song, and also this one is very rocky and fast paced. So it's one of the faster songs on the record, and it's by far my favorite track on the album. And again, this song is looking at the character on this song is like, yeah, a lot of bad thing has passed to me, but basically it's kind of my fault. So it's a relatable subject matter. Who cannot relate to screwing things up themselves? So these ones follow. There's 2 songs left. Only Quietness, and that has a great guitar riff again. That one reminded me of like old school Queens of the Stone Age. And the last track on the record is It Haunts Us. And this one is more of the softer ending to the record. It's very psychedelic and trippy, more acoustic bass guitars. And it's a song that really feels like you would be singing this by the campfire and just letting like, like smoking something and taking a trip somewhere, maybe into the cosmos with this song. And I think it's a great closer to a record. The record is only 29 minutes, so it really flies by fast, and it has a great replay value. And if you're looking for like fuzzy distortion, like old school stoner rock vibes, this Summit Fever clearly takes away that fever you have for fuzz. So this band, actually, I interviewed this band 2 years ago when the channel was fairly new, and we talked about the songs they had back then. So I'm very happy to say that the band is growing and have this album. So please do, if you like those type of bands that we've been mentioning, listen to them, and I'll post somewhere that interview so you can see and get to know the band. So tell me, Couchers, what do you think is your favorite track from this Summit Fever self-titled record? Let me know down in the comments, and give me a like, share this channel with people who would enjoy it so more people can get to subscribe and I can get to more Couchers like yourself. So until next time, Couchers, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a Couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.